We're in it. We're live. We're here.
Well, you didn't exactly
We're gonna
drop
play
out
some
like
D&D
Bambi
now.
with your last. Well, it wasn't bad.
Well,
Thank you
I
for
mean,
tuning in.
it
Thank you for
was.
joining.
It wasn't bad, but in
You guys
comparison to
are
what
awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you for
yeah.
hopefully
hanging
it's
out with me
not
tonight.
It
great.
was a decline in roles, that's for sure.
I'm like, as a player, I don't want this to work out, but in my head, it worked out as a character that he would want this coin back because he wants to be
Yeah,
a dragon lord and he feels like he needs all those coins.
yeah.
I mean, it makes perfect sense for you to want this coin that this guy has.
Yes,
Yeah, you
yes.
talked about being like greedy and hoarding things and like taking on dragon aspects.
Yeah.
I get it.
His
Yep.
For
god
anybody
is
that's
There's the
the
just
coin back.
tuning
god
in,
of
Everything.
gaining
the coin we're talking
everything.
about is being held by
He wants it
this
back.
Yeah,
character right here. He is
It's
a
just
it
Just
absolutely
he's
it
makes
he's
just
sense.
got it.
feels like
He
death.
got
he's
So
shot.
he's the
Yeah,
skeleton
no,
at
it
guarding the
really does
bridge.
feel that way. That's why
Let
I'm really
trying to
hoping that
he let
the
us into the
prophet
city,
comes
but
through. That's where
he
we're at right
so if you die,
Esther
are you playing? Are you gonna play Klaus?
Esther
now.
Oh,
No, I might. My next character
Esther
might
here.
like Klaus, but
Uh,
if I die, I'm probably
he
gonna die.
he had to
I can't
give
think of a
a
heftier
dragon
bargain.
coin
I
to
feel like after that, Esther would really not care
to
so much
that
about
guy.
coins anymore.
Uh,
It's a
Yeah,
Klaus
he wants
coin.
to
no,
be a
like if
dragon
it was like
lord.
a promise
We're
from the
all
gods, he's
like
coming back as Klaus,
prophesized
then
to be
he'd be like,
dragon
all right,
lords.
well,
He's
I'll
the only
be a
one that
dragon.
actually has a dragon. He's a Drake warden. So
I mean,
No,
yeah.
either
we
that
ended
or he
last
might be
session as he
like, you
was
know
like,
what,
"Let
fuck
me
it, you
back
guys
at
can't
him."
blame me.
So we're gonna see what happens.
That
So
is
whatever
also
happens
yeah.
next, I'm just saying, I have a character sheet all ready to
Okay.
go.
Well, I
And
mean,
one less Klaus would be cool for Esther.
I am
Take you with
absolutely
me.
nice. I'm gonna play this kind of as by the book as I can, just not at the time when it should have happened, which is interesting. So, yeah, let's see where this goes.
Okay.
Um yeah, we said we like, stopped at the beginning of a next round. Um so yeah, the first one up would I think really be Sherwin because yeah,
Oh me? Oh,
I
just
did
little old me.
everything else. Yes.
I
You just
mean,
kind of saw him, wiggling himself,
yeah.
trying to wiggle free and stuff.
I mean, Sherwin already did his part in trying to get Esther out of there. Um,
Yes.
so I am going to just dodge in case anything happens this turn.
Okay. That's a fair choice. Yeah. So Solomon, what what do you want to do?
So do I have Esther? Am I holding him?
Um
Yes.
you kind of carried him like you said, like, you're not really grappling him, but he
Yeah, you
also
were
holds.
just like carrying him,
Yeah.
Like a football.
like a
Yeah.
baby,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
I'm doing
out in
one arm
front.
football. The
Yeah.
one arm football.
Yeah.
Um,
Esther is
I
struggling.
would I would like to
He's definitely
continue.
struggling.
Got you. I can make a check for that, but I'd like to continue dashing. I can't really see what's in front of us. Is that normal?
Yeah, because the map ended there. They
Is
like
his
the
movement
this is not an expected thing, but yeah.
is his movement impeded because I'm a whole two sizes smaller than him?
No
You're
fucking way.
so much smaller that I don't think it would.
I'm like
Like,
legitimately a foot
yeah.
nowadays.
Yeah, and
Like,
he's
Well, I've
also a
got
tavern
wattage
brawler
of
that just
bigger than
is
you.
very
Yeah.
able to like carry weird things with him anyway. Like he's
I
used
feel like
to odd
legitimately in his
sizes.
life, he might have taken a shit large.
Oh, bro, absolutely. I might have toenail clippings as big as you.
That is a way to compare. Sure.
I feel like that
Um,
is a
was
Solomon
speaking
unit of
about
measurement,
yourself.
though.
That's a
I think
thing.
that is a
Yeah,
Solomon
like
unit of measurement.
I feel like I feel like I'm not like I feel like I might be exaggerating a
Hot
little
dang.
bit, but like not by much. like maybe a pound or so.
No, I think
Like,
you're spot on. I think you're spot on. Full dash, and that's my turn.
All right.
all right.
Soren, do you just keep running as well? I
Yeah,
think probably.
yeah.
Yeah.
I am.
So
As if I
just
hear Solomon coming behind me, so I know that there's like, I'm not running by
yeah.
myself, then I'll
Yeah.
continue to dash.
That's
All right.
100% a conversation me and Esther are having right.
I mean,
I feel like he's trying to convince you to put him down by like, look, I know that I'm just saucy as shit, but
just
they took the
dash for
coin.
you.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
all
but
good.
Esther,
That
I
Ah,
was a
carry
mistake.
I carry those around for a
That's
while
okay.
too. Before I let them go.
Oh, uh, that does explain the smell quite thoroughly.
There.
Hmm.
Now,
There you go.
could you
Push
please
Hmm.
Okay.
just put me down? I promise I won't do nothing crazy like run after my coin.
I mean, we would kind of get into Esther's turn now anyway, so it makes total sense that you could like, talk a little bit. Um, yeah, Soren dashed.
Yeah, that
Esther,
that
do
happened.
you just try to convince him to let you go, or any
I'm gonna
anything
try and
else?
struggle out of it. Just try and flex and bust out. Just
Okay.
try and backflip out because I don't want to hurt him. I'm not gonna hurt him.
Okay, so that you can do
God
athletics
damn it!
or acrobatics, but
I even rolled my low one.
Oh, I didn't
I
roll that
tried.
good.
18 against a
Ooh.
14. That should
Uh-oh.
do the trick.
It
Uh-oh.
was my action to break out, at least.
Yes. So a little less movement.
Would
Oh.
there be any rolls for me to make to listen to my friends?
I mean, you just got out. There's still friends behind you. Oh, these two can actually also run a little bit, but yeah, they would be kind of somewhere in the middle between you. Um, there's well, you just succeeded in getting out. There's still Showen behind you, who cannot maybe do that much right now, but who knows? So no, there's nothing else. Like you're now like on on the stone path leading towards the bridge. The bridge ended pretty much. I can like make a line maybe there. Um,
All right.
ended about there somewhere.
I feel
That's a
like
nice line.
Esther knows he can't beat this guy. So he's going to try and pirate negotiate with him and trade for the coin.
Okay. Interesting idea.
He's like,
You're currently
oh,
really far away from like that guy. By now you are uh I mean, it's like
because I feel like everybody told him how bad of an idea it was to fight him. And
yeah.
after a second, he's just like, he did just paralyze me by pointing. So
Yeah. 260 feet from that guy. So I guess you can like shout
I'm
really
just going
loud.
to
That should
yell
work.
at him. Be like,
Yeah.
hey, can I trade for it back? What do you want?
Oh, you slippery shit.
But
Oh, that mom. No, they
Okay.
just don't want me.
Okay. Um so that is you just kind of try to I
I
guess
just
like
yell
get his
really loud.
attention and like yell that at him.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got a
You ask
pearl.
him.
It's a really good pearl.
Um okay. I mean, mm, I don't think that warrants a persuasion check yet because it's just like an offer, like a very normal one.
It's legit just an offer for a trade now.
Yeah.
Like he's just like
So
he's not like he's past
just
swindling and all
yeah.
that. Like he knows he can't beat him in a fight. Like he's
Hmm.
probably cooled down enough by being football carried like 200
Yeah,
yards. So and he's just like, okay,
exactly.
all right, fine.
Yep.
I won't try and kill him, even though
Hey,
I could totally take him. totally take them.
Of course, yeah.
But
Yeah, but I scored 2
I
touchdowns
still
on you.
probably a
Show
better
me that.
idea. I think.
Nice.
You throw
Um,
touchdowns with me. We're a team. So, like,
all right. If that's your turn, it's gonna be his turn, and from where he stands, I mean, he will probably just kind of he can't smile directly. There's not that much flesh on his face anymore. Um, but just kind of looks loosely in your direction and just goes, "Oh, this is my coin. No, no.
no, you don't
We
understand.
we made a trade.
No,
This is
like,
this is
see,
the
we didn't
trade."
sign a contract though. I feel like I thought that you were just holding it for us while we were going through the door. Like, I thought that this was more of like a contemporary agreement that you were going to hold a part of my property back, and now, like, I'm willing to tip you for your services, which I really do appreciate. But like, I would really like my coin back.
He, as much as you can see it from that far away, um, you think he probably just kind of shrugged.
Oh man. Now I remember why I wanted to punch this
um,
motherfucker.
he is going to, just in case he needs it, you know, kind of prepare something. That's gonna be the round. Um, Sherwin,
I'm
what do you
I'm
want to do?
I'm gonna hold my action till Esther comes by me, and I'm gonna give him a little pat on the back and say, you you do what you need to do," and I'm gonna cast guidance on him as he goes by.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Solomon, you you know, no no baseball in hand. No, no, not baseball. No, football in hand anymore. Baseball is a little bit too small. Solomon, any uh things you
Oh,
want to do?
sorry.
It's all good.
Yeah, sorry about that. I out for a second. I guess I would like look towards Soren and then look back towards the group and look back towards Soren and look back towards the group and I'd like to run back and try to uh 25 and try to grab Esther and Klaus. Like, we're going to get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
But just by the arm this time. I'm not
Yeah,
trying to like
just kind of.
actually.
Yeah. Okay. Um. Yeah. I mean, Klaus is
Now,
not gonna resist
look here,
anything
Solomon.
anyway.
I feel like I was almost there. I feel like we was right on the line to where the burden could be struck. Release me.
That's great, but I'm right here, and you're coming with me. And I'm just gonna grab him.
Yeah. If you are basically kind of trying to grapple him again in a way, let's just make another check for that. So it's your athletics against his either athletics or acrobatics. That's a pretty good number.
Yeah, it looks like you're coming with me, bud. Like I feel like I grab him and like we both like look at his wrist or something, and I'm just like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I
Oh
feel
yes.
like I start to argue, and then I realize my feet are not on the ground anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? You got it. Oh shit, he got me again.
and then I'll use the last little movement, just 5 feet back this way with Klaus and
Alright.
Esther.
Yeah. Let's just
Now
move
look
along.
at. I was in the middle of negotiating with that fella over there, and now I'm gonna have to negotiate with you. If you release me, I promise to give you exclusive rights to have part ownership of that coin after I retrieve it. It would be
I'll
wonderful.
give you a better deal.
You get
If
ten
if you
percent
give me a
ownership of
if
coin.
if you give me a coin, I'll let you pass.
Uh,
Nice.
is that released, or are you just saying like pat? Are you saying past something specific? I don't really know where
I
you're
don't
going
know
with
what
this song.
release means, but pass. I know what pass means.
All right, could you pass me to? Wait, I don't know if that's gonna work out in my favor if I ask you to pass me to the ground. I don't know. If that's good. Could you
Spike.
open your hand? Here's a coin.
This is the end of my turn, I guess, and I'll just say, deal's a
Yeah.
deal. If you give me a coin, I'll
Okay.
take it and let you go.
Okay. Yeah, I'll totally let you make that little trade right there. Yeah.
It is
Um.
one copper.
Yeah. Nice.
Of course. Yeah, I'm not checking. Yeah,
It
that's
is
the end of
a
my turn.
coin. Yeah. Soren.
Uh,
I mean, I stole it
hearing
from I stole it from Klaus anyways, so it's whatever.
hearing the footsteps no longer behind me, I'm gonna go ahead, stop, turn around, and kind of put my hands out to either side. What are
Mhm.
we doing? I thought we were going.
I don't know, Soren.
I'm negotiating for my coin back because he seems
What?
to believe it is his coin.
You're gonna negotiate with a guardian who stands on a bridge all day? He doesn't have a house or clothes. He doesn't need material possessions. What are you gonna bargain with?
Well,
Oh,
I don't
look,
know
I
about
made
that.
money.
Doesn't need,
He's
but he might want one. You know what I'm
he's
saying? Like,
some
The
he's the
coin.
ceremonial guardian of the crypts of the dragon lords. He's not.
yeah, he's probably bored. I have cards too. I mean, you actually, that's a pretty good idea. Thank you.
He's not bored. He doesn't even have. We don't even know if he has feelings. Let's go.
Do you have feelings?
I'm
I would
as I'm
be
doing this.
into
I'm
it.
as I'm doing this. I am like walking backwards.
Okay. Yeah. Take as
do we
many.
do we really not want this
Your.
coin?
I'll
Wait,
call it
am
half.
I the
I'll call it
only
half and
one
do
that
it.
wants this
All
coin
right.
back? Like, I don't understand why you guys don't think this is important.
I feel
It's
like
Well.
money.
I
It's
We
money
had
that is expensive, apparently.
you traded that coin for the breastplate you're wearing. It was a fair trade. Let's go.
Oh, that is actually a pretty good way of looking. All right, that was a good deal. I should say that honestly, we came out on top. Oh, thank you very much, good kind sir. And he just turns around and starts walking down the road.
And
Okay.
Thanks
Almond's like, yeah,
Yeah.
who came out on top and flicks a coin and catches.
Yeah.
Sherwin just
Nice.
shrugs and stops concentrating on guidance and
Yeah.
starts walking behind.
I could have tried to roll a persuasion check and it wouldn't have been at her.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I could have
Well,
rolled a nat 20 and
okay.
it would have been a 20.
You might have dodged that one. All right. Yeah, let's say that ends the encounter. Uh I'll get rid of my
Wise.
turns.
Did we level up?
There will definitely be some experience off of that, yeah. And I think I know who gets most of that because I think that was a really good argument on Soren's side right there.
Yeah, that is
Teacher's pet. Listen, fellas.
you.
Listen in.
He's
Listen
such
in.
a greedy character.
He just kind of, yeah, that was a very fitting way of trying to get this over with.
Oh shit,
Um,
you're right. I just got new stuff. I don't want them to take that. You're right.
yeah,
You're good,
yeah,
sir.
exactly. So, yeah, with that, you just leave the area, which, there's no map for this part, so that's why it's all dark. Um, it's basically just the mountain that you came up before. You now kind of walk down the little path until you get to a point where it kind of crosses a bigger pathway that, you know, it's like a T intersection kind of. Um, what would you like to do? Where would you like to go?
Believe we are headed back to Astoria.
You might be. That
um,
would be like coming down the mountain.
I wonder how Tom Serena Brady Williams is doing. We should probably go check on that princess.
Why are
Oh,
you guys looking at
Would
me when
kind
you're
of be on
asking
the
what are we
way.
doing? I don't. I'm just the oracle. I don't actually tell you what to do.
Not having any visions right now.
No, no. I mean, I can see sword. It's fine. Here, lift up your hand.
I lift up my
All
right
that.
hand.
All that.
Oh, you
You're
did.
gonna. I knew
That's
you're gonna
honestly,
do it too.
I can't argue with that at all. I just
I knew you're
that
gonna
didn't
do it.
happen.
It was gonna happen. We
All
call it
right.
fate.
In that
oh, with a
case,
posture check, huh?
you kind of, the path becomes a little bit wider and you can just
Oh,
follow the
you get
same
a free
way
stretch.
back that you kind of got here. Um, which is at least for some time still a little bit odd. You still have big footprints every now and then that you did see before, things like that. Um, I'll probably actually make it a roll to see if anything happens, and it will take some time. You're a day out from where you left the princess. A good day, actually. Like you would have to travel, you know, at least at normal pace and for the whole day to get there. Um, right now, it's kind of getting it's it's a little bit hard to tell. It was kind of evening. It is darker.
Oh, I said
Probably
think it
like,
was another oracle premonition, but it's getting dark tonight.
it's just kind of like it's probably just the clouds. There's a lot of clouds. Um, it really doesn't look like in Astoria you kind of had all blue sky and just no cloud at all. In this whole vicinity, and here it was just kind of evening time, and the sun should probably still be visible, but it's just because of all the cloud coverage. It's kind of a little bit darker than it might need to be
Was
technically
this
for just the
cloud
time.
coverage gradual, like over time, or did it just all of a sudden onset? Like, are we in the middle of another fucking Poseidon storm
Well,
situation?
it's
Pretty
the
fast.
storm
Like
has
overcast.
it's kind of overcast. The actual storm did subside after a while, as you were kind of just waiting it out in this in the tomb. But it's still cloudy and quite like very gray sky here.
He who
It's
shall not be
just
named still has attention on this area.
Hey, Klaus, you ever just get the strange urge to just shoot something in the fucking face?
are you like
I'm just
as
asking Klaus if he feels
okay
that way every once in a while.
okay. I think all you would get is like he whenever you tell him anything or ask him anything, he just kind of has this reflex of looking at the others, like is like trying to figure out how bad this one is in a way. Like he does not
Kind of
trust you at
It kind of
all.
makes sense that Klaus sees through you because wasn't he a bandit before? It's kind of like a bandit
Yeah.
looking at a pirate, like I know you.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
you.
He
Yeah,
does like yeah, he absolutely has like the only thing he is kind of worried about is that he thinks he is probably much weaker than you and probably actually has to worry about, you know, getting harmed by any of you. So he always kind of tries to rather just hide behind the others and, try to
I
not.
think with above board, like Esther is just finding enjoy. It's like a cat playing with a toy.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
it's above board now. It's just a cat playing with a
Yeah.
toy. Because he's probably never gonna kill him, but also
No, but Klaus doesn't
so
know that.
yeah. So for him, he's just like, now this is just fun for me. So
Klaus is
whenever he gets frustrated,
definitely.
he just takes it out on Klaus.
Yeah. Yeah. And he
Um,
will always try to hide behind the others. Just kind of go, I don't think I have to answer anything, right?
Maybe you should answer next time. Might keep you safe.
um, can I
Gotta
shuffle up Soren at some point and just be like, "Hey, Soren, as we're traveling back, is there any way you can like call up Kira? Do we have any like way to communicate with her?"
Mm, I don't know. She seems to have some kind of like hyper awareness or something. She came to our rescue. We were deep into a temple underground. There was no way she could have seen us.
Yeah,
So she
but
might be aware of us right now. Maybe if you just call out to her, she'll come.
weren't we getting attacked?
We were, but she had
Yeah.
no reason to have an eye on us. She just kind of was aware that we were getting attacked.
All
So,
right, well, follow me here. I'll call out to her. But you got to kick me in the balls first. You right in the
I
balls, and I'll call out to her.
okay. I'm hearing you, and I like that you're approaching this scientifically. I like that. Can we try one experiment first?
Well, it
What if
dangerous?
we just call out, and if that doesn't work, then I'll kick you in the balls.
No deal.
No deal. So you're only um Kyra? Kyra?
Can I just walk up and punch him in the nuts?
Sure, I mean, you're all kind of
Well,
together.
Do it. Do
this
it.
I was
Do
also
whatever
right
I'm
in
gonna let. I'm
feel
gonna let
like
the
you
hit
just
happen. I'm gonna
fucking
let it happen.
uppercut him in the nuts.
I mean,
right
just
in the
make
potato
a
and
I'd
mash.
have to
Man.
strength
jump,
check
like,
for
but it would be
Roll
like,
damage.
I'd have
Yeah,
to
just
jump really
that is
high. Like,
that
Oh,
is quite good
four.
damage.
I'll take four. Okay, and then I go,
I'm a strong boy.
Kira, Kira, help me! Or help!
Tell her I say sorry too.
I ain't sorry at all. That was hilarious.
Oh, I'm not sorry for helping the Oracle with his means of
He's on
of,
all
of getting
fours right now,
things
just
done.
coffee.
I feel like this Oracle thing's gone way too far, guys. Like this is okay.
Soren,
Ooh,
Aw.
you're the
oh
one that
my,
you remind me he's the Oracle all the time.
I
Lauren,
puckered a little bit when you did
I
that.
knew that was gonna
That was
happen.
much.
He
I
knew.
Wait,
knew that
See,
was gonna
that's
happen.
a joke.
All right, do it. Do it.
You did. You
I
did.
can
Maybe
feel
I
it
shouldn't
in
have
my
played it.
back right now.
I
I can
do
feel the
feel
pain in the back of my
those are
kidneys.
those are your kidneys, buddy. That's definitely your
Oh,
kidneys. I feel super responsible. I don't think I should have been playing into this for this length of
I
time.
think that you did everything perfectly, and I believe that if it happens
Uh,
again, we should do it one more time, just in case it works. And I
Just
will
make sure.
volunteer as puncher.
did,
after
did you did you
Soren
did you
cast
tell
rage
her
on
I'm
her.
did you tell her I'm sorry that I said I was gonna try to kill her?
You're right. We didn't get the whole message out. We got to do it again.
I
well,
mean, mage
there's a
armor is
lot of hey
cast.
boys. There's a lot of ways to tank.
This is getting way out of
All
hand,
right,
guys.
I'm
I
ready
feel
for
like this is
another.
going too far.
Twigs, you want to practice your Hadouken?
What? I don't even know
No,
what a Hadouken is, but that doesn't sound great. Why are we this? It didn't work. It didn't work.
here
Well, that's because we didn't get the whole message out. All right, you're right. All
you
right.
got two balls. You gotta.
Klaus, it has to be
No,
you.
what? I'm gonna hit both.
Oh wow. Um.
Is Kira
So
around? Is Kira
that
around?
is. It sadly
No,
doesn't work.
The
no.
appropriate sacrifice
I
to some of
really
the
thought.
gods.
I really thought when you said sadly, I really thought you were gonna say it sadly worked. Like I
No,
really thought.
no,
You'll have
no.
to put your testicle on an altar or something. I think that's how this works.
I think you're
Just every time we need her, be like, do it.
Somebody else.
Hey, you
We'll,
missed a
we'll
huge
cast healing on you
opportunity here.
afterwards.
Missed a huge
It's yeah, no, there's no visible, reaction at all. Um, you just, I
opportunity.
mean,
I
maybe
think
you got to
Solomon
yell
stands up
louder.
and goes, "My God, maybe I'm not the Oracle.
I just feel like your quiet aura
You get that self
is
doubt
gonna
right out of that big old brain of yours there.
It's a bigger shot to the balls than your massive damage on them.
Well, you know, I'm strong in my old age. I do have old man strength.
You can hit the speed bag if you know what I mean. That was pretty solid showing.
Oh, I'm not fast. I'm just one and done.
Wow.
All right. I'm done for a while.
Um,
You guys take us somewhere responsible.
would you like to uh just whoever wants to like make just like uh traveling perception check on your way, like being a little bit on the lookout, checking if you see anything, that kind of thing.
help sure.
Got it.
Yeah.
Leo.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
did.
think it's any
I mean, yeah.
help.
You definitely do come across the big hoof marks that you did see on your way to the necropolis as well.
Oh.
Um, it is like in a way you kind of with that perception and just at least Soren being, pretty good at putting those things together. Yeah, it might actually be something like the Minotaur things there as well. Like this looks big enough to be like Minotaur tracks of some kind.
Well, I guess those
Um,
Minotaur we met at the temple had to come from somewhere.
I mean, you've
And
just had, a bunch of those skeletons and stuff up close, so yeah, you definitely
Oh
kind of
God, we killed somebody's mother.
well, I don't. These could be the ones we killed, or it could be evidence of
great
more.
great grandfather. um, again,
Again.
yeah,
Second time in a row.
re-killed, I guess. Um, other than
Finish
that, you sure when you spot them first, quite a distance away, you see like at the kind of at the foot of the mountain, there's a group of wolves kind of roaming the area. You just kind of see them kind of appear behind a boulder and then disappear behind another one, slightly more to the to the left of the path.
Oh, fellas, we got some wolves down there.
Oh, thank God I've been wanting to shoot something in the face. All
Oh,
right, which way they go?
no,
They do.
I was thinking we would not go that way.
What? Oh, that doesn't make any sense.
Last time the wolves almost they almost ripped our balls off.
Yeah, they
Well, that
almost
was
ate
at night
Solomon.
when
That
they
was
couldn't
tough.
see
They
us.
almost
Now I
did.
feel like
No,
it's revenge. You know what I'm
Esther, that
saying?
hurts
Now,
my feelings when something almost kills me, and then you want to fight them again.
well, it's like revenge, you know, because like they snuck up on us, and this time we'll get to sneak up on them, and it'd be like, they
You
want
know,
to.
Esther, my shield can protect me from physical damage, but it cannot help me with my emotions.
I
So,
can't help you with your emotions either. I don't know what you're looking for, but I'm telling you that we
not
kill the shit out
wolves.
of those wolves.
I'm looking for not wolves.
Oh well, shit.
Looking
Well,
for not wolves.
how about
We-
the next thing? Then? We kill the next thing. I
Looking
just
for
really want to shoot something
more not
in or
wolves.
around the
Just
facial
really wants to kill
regions of
something.
brain. I mean, I feel like I'm due right by my very calm and collected composure with the last encounter that we had, and I feel like it's time for me to shoot him.
Sorry. What do you think we should do?
I mean, why fight the wolves if we don't have to? That seems logical.
That
Yeah,
It's
yeah. What,
it's not like they have anything of worth. Like, well, there's nothing that we get out of killing them. We just, they don't have any coins in their pockets or
feel a
interesting knowledge or information. They're just there.
sometimes
Esther,
it's
when I
just
Yeah, what I think he's trying to say is that is Soren's the smart guy of the group, and he's saying it's not Wolfie.
Oh, I see what you did. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Both
We
Soren
myself,
and Sherwin did see that the wolves have like different heights, and you know, it's they. It looks like quite a pack. So yeah, I mean, it's not two wolves just on their own or anything like that.
Let's I say we double back around there, like toward the direction where they came from, and then we'll just skirt around them and head on to what, to meet the princess, right? And you want your goat back?
I hate that goat.
Honestly, it seems like a lot of way out of our way for a goat.
You know,
oh,
most
this
goats
one
do
might
have a
be
bunch of
bullshit.
haters.
All right,
That's
That's
how
that's true. That's very true.
title goat works.
all right. You got to make sure the princess is fine, and also
The goat has been the two dimensions. That is remarkable for a goat, I guess.
that's remarkable for anything. To be honest with you,
Just
like
another championship
I
for a goat to
almost said
have.
I haven't been to two dimensions, but that's kind of how we found the goat. So that's pretty cool.
I feel
Yeah,
like I've been to
we've been to
three.
three.
Oh, well, I may
Yeah,
maybe four for
Definitely,
me. I don't know where I went when I
definitely. Like
spoke
you
to
made
the
a good one
Titan.
now.
I
Sherwin,
don't remember
good
we
record,
slept last
group
night.
record. That's good.
There was a lot of water there. That's all I know.
You should start like
um,
holding around tears put them together. Whoever has the most dimension.
if you all want to kind of get around the wolves without being, attacked by them, you can make stealth checks. Like it's a group thing.
Oh,
You
I do
kind of
have disadvantage on stealth.
All right, so we're
yeah.
not killing them for no good reason.
Oh, that's not bad.
That is really not
bringing
bad.
down the average.
Wow.
Oh,
See,
I did
there's
alright.
Awesome.
nice.
Wait, where's the
Wow.
sleight of hand? What? There we
Oh,
go.
It was a
it's
natural 20. It's probably the same, isn't it?
it's the same modifier. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So I mean, good effort.
No, it's
um I will roll perception for them. Um
nice. I might get my wish.
it's a 10. I mean, that actually,
Ridiculous.
just by looking at it, I mean, Solomon's 12 is kind of helping very much there. Actually does help. Yeah, you
I'm gonna find the
just
average
just
right now for
barely
you.
I step on my
managed
robes
to get by.
and face plant.
Yeah. Yep.
Divided by
But
4. It's
Collection.
11.25.
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah, you do beat the average.
Our average.
But your 12 was kind of important here.
Especially because I rolled like an absolute trash.
You just you just rolled the
Sherwin,
10.
where did your stealth come from, bro?
It's
Sherwin
not
rolled like a goddamn king.
it's not sleight of hand. It's stealth in the night is what it is. That's all
I
it
feel
is.
like I go like,
Shut the fuck up.
holy shit, Sherwin, you're so sneaky. Maybe you just say
Yeah,
like,
he just yeah.
hacker.
I mean, the last time he fought wolves, it was traumatic. I could see him wanting to be extra careful.
I
Yeah.
I
I
had a great time. I don't know why you guys had so much trouble.
I just
Oh, I
learned.
got I got my legs mauled pretty bad.
I
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
I,
I guess that would be a problem.
I learned how to be stealthy in the temple.
Mm-hmm.
Like this Min, it was great. It was rather redundant, but we got
I'm the most redundant.
it.
You do, however, actually get by the wolves. I put you back into the thing with the pictures, so you have the little bit of an overview of where you were and where you're going. So you came from somewhere in the mountains, and you're trying to get back to Astoria. And on the way there, there's just this little bit of like an outcrop of forest, which is where you left the others, and you can then follow the quite okay road that just leads into the forest back to Astoria. Um,
Did we ever do anything with that random
did you do anything with what?
that
Couldn't
random
quite.
girl we saved? Did we give her back?
She
Well,
went with Klaus, didn't she? Or not Klaus, but Orestes.
yeah.
Okay.
No, I
So
thought
they should.
she went back with her
She
parents
went
or
back to
something
her
to spring.
parents in the end. Like, yeah, you kind of
Okay. So like
dropped them
we,
off
I just
at
sorry,
the
just random
different
thought. Like no,
vineyards.
sorry.
Yeah,
It was a
But
while
like
ago
yeah.
too.
it
Those
was
are
legit
those
just
are
like
gone.
I was just like, what happened to that random girl that we met
Yeah,
one time? Like, sorry, I just
she's probably sufficiently traumatized for the rest of her life and is probably not gonna go back into forests that
that was
much.
a really good shot.
You know that's not how Esther thought about it. You know he was literally like, I wonder how that girl I shot is doing.
That was a really good shot. I wonder
Uh,
how she's doing.
Yeah, that is fair. Um, so yeah, you know you do get around the wolves. If you want to get all the way into Astoria, it'll definitely be like you're traveling into the night anyway. Um, it's kind of getting lighter as you come down the mountain, though, just
I said we
because
just
the
go straight there.
clouds recede. And there is then, moonlight and stuff like that. So you can, because it's kind of a more flat area around those, in the valley there. Um, you can either just travel all the way or just pitch a, well, not a tent maybe, but, make camp somewhere or travel into the forest, which is going to be pretty dark.
I said we just head right back to Astoria, but it's up to you guys.
Cool either way, dark don't work.
This is a long walk. You carried me this whole way last time, Solomon.
Yeah, we had to jog a lot of the time too. That was rough.
well, yeah, but
Yeah.
you're pretty light, so kind-hearted, so it just makes it all the
Alright,
easier.
Oh,
That's nice. That's nice.
I shot some
Yeah,
nice.
it fucking sucked though. Not gonna lie, this hill right here was a bitch.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, so if you want to, you can absolutely just continue. You'll just get back to Astoria pretty late. It'll be after midnight, and it will definitely get like it was, you know,
I
getting
thought we were going to
dark.
the
Let me check if I can make you.
yeah, tripping.
Okay. No, I think I can hear you a little bit better.
Oh, sorry. I
Sometimes
thought
a
And
little quiet,
there's
but I
there's an
just
argument to be
turned
made
you
to
up.
pick up the princess on the way if we want to return the
If you
princess
if you
to
want
father.
to, yeah, if you want to, it would just be kind of instead of going north right into Astoria, just kind of veering off south into like the outskirts of the forest and just kind
like
of
he might be an asshole,
looking
but
for
I'm just
her.
worried about this random woman alone in the room.
Well, if we can grab her, we can bring her back to Astoria. We can give her back to our
Only
father.
problem is you don't actually know where she went. Like
That's truth.
the you could have asked. Well,
Oh,
back
fine.
again to that Kyra, um, or Orestes. They would know because he went like with her and might have like, you know, dropped her off somewhere, or she knew somewhere, or Kyra knew somewhere. Um, they kind of went a little bit deeper into the forest area for a little bit, but you don't know where they ended up.
Hit somebody else in the balls. Oren, come here real quick.
No, 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 no. Well, maybe we'll try at the forest. Maybe at the forest, they'll when the skies clear a little bit or something. You have such a big hand.
So smart though. Oh yeah, these big hands, they're just absolute bull crushes.
Yeah, absolutely. I believe that 100%.
I mean,
Totally.
trust me,
Yep.
Kira would
Mhm.
find us. Kira would find us. You know,
No,
I don't know
she would
if it's
not.
worth it.
Nope, it's not. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. We're so far from a hospital.
No, or not. I could make it all better right here.
I don't know if I what? No, I don't want field what? What? Medicine? No. What?
I, Soren,
How did I'm walking through we're going to the forest, right? And I'm
I,
just gonna start walking towards the
I,
forest.
Yeah.
I spent
Okay.
time on the battlefields in the Great War, and I just start going into random stories about
Mm,
people I've gone and helped.
yeah.
Horrible stories of
Oh, they're
battlefield
the worst.
injuries.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
no.
just terrible.
Just smelt a gangrene for days.
Yep,
Yeah, and I
Imagine
yep.
helped him. He still died, but I helped him.
Yep. Die.
Yeah.
I
Sometimes the greatest mercy is death. I why? Well just what?
Yeah, exactly. So you kind of walk along, picking up the pace a little bit, um, getting to the outskirts of the forest around, like it's somewhere around midnight. There is a pretty, like, it's not the completely full moon, but there's a moon above that does help you see. It is going to be really dark under the trees, like if you go anywhere where there's shadow as well. um it's night, just really black night right now. um but outside of anything that's, keeping the moonlight away, you kind of can see quite okay. um but you're kind of at the edge of the forest, kind of where you left uh the princess and, the rest of the party and your goat. And you would remember that like she said something about, oh, there might be this cave somewhere. um you wouldn't know if she actually went there, and she never told you where exactly that is, but yeah.
Can I just try to smell for a campfire?
Sure. Yeah,
best
make a
was
perception check.
get to hunt princess.
Yeah, you kind of, put your nose up a little bit and smell the air, and it's a chilly night smell of forest and some interesting herbs or something. Um, yeah, not much to smell otherwise. No campfire. Uh, so you're trying to, you know, check for tracks and stuff like that. It's not that long ago that you went this way, and you do find a few, like, few tracks that probably are your own, like your party's. Um, but you also see where a couple of tracks just kind of go the other way and then kind of have been, you know, just covered with stuff. And obviously, someone did, like, try to get rid of the tracks behind someone. You see a few areas of the ground where you just see, okay, somebody actually made sure the tracks don't lead anywhere. But then it gets good enough that you don't see where that happened further in. So you
Yeah,
only know, they tried to
like
hide, didn't they?
yeah, amateur track hiding.
Yeah. And
What I
the
would
start of it is really visible if you're looking for it, but after like a few feet, it just kind of becomes actually like indistinguishable from the ground here. There's no way to like follow the covered tracks instead of the tracks themselves. So, yeah, unless you have any way to contact them, it looks difficult at least. Like there's no immediate track of them. Oh, you're cutting out a little bit.
If I can't find them, that is embarrassing for myself.
Yeah.
Well, if we take a little time, I can cast my Find Familiar spell again, and we can send up a bird or something. Maybe we'll be able to see something if we get some altitude. We're looking for a cave or something. Is that it?
Yeah, the last thing you heard was like she was talking about a cave, something in the forest that might work.
I take a hour and 10 minutes to ritual cast Find Familiar if everybody's willing to sit still,
So
It's fine with me.
Okay.
and I will cast for an owl.
Okay. So you just kind of sit down, prepare the spell, and cast it ritually. Anything the others want to do while he's just busy doing that?
I don't want to go find lunch.
Okay. So yeah, at the end of that, I actually have to check one thing.
So this thing can get 100 feet away from me, and then it has dark vision for 120 feet. So I should be able to
Yeah,
see 220
yeah,
feet.
which is pretty good. Um, there's just as you're kind of sitting there and casting, and then the owl just kind of, you know, comes into existence. Um, you probably just make it fly, quite close to the tree line, so you can still see through the treetops, or do you try to like just make it go as high up as it can, and then just get an overview?
I think I would try to kind of spiral out and up.
Okay.
So try to look
Okay.
through the trees and then go up a little higher to see if I can get a view of where like a cave would look
All
likely.
right. So yeah, make a perception check for the owl, and it's you know
So I get advantage on perception checks that rely on hearing or sight.
yes,
Okay.
yes, you do get that.
There we go.
It's otherwise a +1. So yeah, that is pretty good. Um, you do spot a few like small hills that are to the like southwest of you and the west, where if there's any caves or a good place to hide, that might be a good place to look. Um, it's a little ways off. Like it might take you an hour or two to walk there. Um, and it is like the opposite direction, so it's like definitely gonna be a detour to do so, but you can absolutely try. There's not that much like it. There is those hills that look like they might have caves in them, but it's also like an area. So it's not like you spot the one cave and that must be it. Um, but it's kind of narrowing your search. You
Well,
could
guys, I got
probably
good
get
news.
closer.
I got good news and I got bad news.
Well, what's the news?
Oh, the good news is I think I found a place that's likely where they might have taken refuge. The bad news
Well,
is
can
it's a
you
large area.
do me a
What was
favor?
that?
Do the bad news and then end it with like a fun fact at the end. So it's like we call it a compliment sandwich. Then we
Okay,
don't feel
okay.
like
That
bad coming
that,
out.
that sounds like
Yeah,
a good
I
idea.
got you.
I like that idea a lot.
I got you. Okay, so two things. One, it's a very large area, and I have no idea where in that area the cave could be, so it could take a very long time to look.
Okay.
And also, sea otters like to hold hands so that they stay together while they're sleeping.
See, that was a very, very nice delivery there, Soren. That was very good.
Wow, feel a lot better about that. Yeah, pretty nice.
Yeah.
Very good.
What was that bad news again?
Yeah.
The area is really massive, and I don't know if we're going to be able to find it very conveniently.
Well, shit, but you know what?
Oh,
Sea
Could
otters
take
can always
could
find
take
each
days.
other.
it
That's
could
true.
could take.
They don't lose each other. We probably should have held hands. Maybe this wouldn't have
Oh,
happened.
That probably would have helped us a lot back when in that maze
Back in
place.
the maze, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, that's a good idea. Yeah. So, do we want to try to find the princess now, or maybe I don't know. I don't have another suggestion. I guess return to Astoria, or we try to search for the princess, even though it may take a while.
I feel like we return to Astoria because who knows? Maybe she's there,
I mean, that's entirely possible too. She might have returned on her own. It's where she lives.
or she could have been captured.
I feel like the biggest threat to her is that cult. So if we went and dealt with the cult and then came and got her, maybe we could bring her back into a better situation.
But you cut me off. I wasn't done with my compliment sandwich.
Oh,
Let's go to
okay.
Astoria. Maybe she's there, or she's
Hello.
been captured. And also, sea otters eat clams.
And clams are good in a
Oh,
soup.
I do like clams in soup, and I also like oysters too.
That's good. Those
Nailed
are
it.
very tasty.
I nailed it.
Um, can you guys
Yeah,
hear me
you
now?
did a great job.
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
we go.
Yes.
Can. Nice.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I was trying to say stuff the whole time. It wasn't not
You missed
Yeah.
some pretty good
working.
prime time stuff, buddy.
I heard you guys. I could
Yeah,
hear it.
he just
So at
couldn't
least
talk
there's that.
himself.
I was just trying to I was
Oh, they're
saying
doing that, dude.
is it too soon to save her? Maybe we should probably make sure it's safe back in the city for her to be, because they did
Yeah.
just actively let her get sacrificed.
Yeah, her dad didn't even try to defend her. It's really not a safe place to
Yeah.
leave her. But if we
So
take out
they,
that, we could take out that cult. We know that
yeah,
like the Titan
and I
who shall not
really
be
want to
named is
shoot
not a
some.
great guy. Yeah,
Oh,
let's
you
go
mean
shoot some cult.
is he talking about
Let's
Sidon? Uh,
don't don't say his name.
oh,
Yeah,
We don't
because
want
he
to draw his
sucks.
attention.
what?
We don't want to draw his attention.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
but until we're shooting his people. But if we kill him fast enough, they won't even be able to tell him shit. They'll just be dead.
Sure.
Yeah.
So,
So I say we
All you
skedaddle
gotta
back.
do is just take him out real quick.
We skedaddle back to town. We'll take out the cult. That'll make Astoria safer for all of us. And then we go deal
You
with
won't.
this dwarf thing with the
You're not
fringe.
supposed to say his name.
There's also the army at the north that's probably
Daddle. It's his name, right?
or south or
no,
whatever.
no, it's Sidon.
No.
I thought it was Daddle.
It's
We'll just call him the Titan. Just say the Titan.
I feel like that might draw multiples attention towards us. I
There's
don't know
only two
how
of
it
them.
works.
So I mean, how bad could it be?
there's only two.
Think,
Daddle's a
I don't
better
think that's
name than
the case.
Spider.
I think there's a lot more than that.
Re-
The
really?
dude
Well, I
said
think
there's a list like an army or something. I'm stupid though, so don't listen.
there used to be a bunch of
It's,
them. I think there's only two left now. One of them is the ground we're walking on, and then the
Oh,
other two.
she probably hears us.
I think that one hears us all the time.
That's a
Either that
real good
or
spy.
yeah, that is like a
You're a
corpse. It
good
could just be a
spy,
giant corpse.
Brown.
Could just be a big dead body.
Well,
Technically,
that's
it owns
true.
everything, right? Wait, that's actually pretty disturbing.
So, are we heading back to Astoria then?
Oh yeah, yeah, we should probably.
Yeah, let's book it to Astoria. I'll have the owl flying above us just to recon.
Oh, and I'm gonna work on my church when we get there.
Hey, what's
I
the
Nice.
owl's
swear to
name?
God,
Maybe you
I'm
can
gonna
do
get
something better
surprised
than the
who knows
little
this.
sandcastle.
Oh, you
The
didn't
owl's
you didn't
name is
like
Sandcastle?
my church?
I just feel like your church deserves a building, like a full thing that people can come in and sit down and hear your word.
Well, we started from the bottom and now we're here.
Hey Sherwin,
That's
I think that they was
wiser
talking
words have not
about
been
your
spoken.
sandcastle, and if we take one of their buildings, Boom. Problem solved. Two for one.
That's right. If we
Well,
clear out the cult, we might have real estate.
well, that would make me quite happy.
And they probably got money too, which I would like to call first dibs.
Maybe we could split that. I have a couple like expenditures I haven't been able to take care of.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
Sounds like a big
We can split it
sandcastle, but
64.
I just came into a lot of money. What is?
You did. You really did. And I'd like to play a game with you. It's a card game. It's really nice. We'll have to wait till we can sit down.
Okay, I was cool with it with Klaus, but this would be you're being.
All right, I won't do it. I won't.
I'll look at Klaus. Sorry, Klaus.
What did
We'll play
you
poker.
He just
We'll
what
play
kind of
poker.
stands there.
what did you do to Klaus, Esther?
I didn't do nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Klaus just goes,
We
I
played a
don't believe any
perfectly
of this.
fair game. He just couldn't find the queen. It is what it
Oh,
is. He just.
I like games. Can I play?
Oh, I would love to play this game with you. It's easy. You
Oh,
just have to find the queen.
he's such a kind-hearted. Really, Esther.
What
I'll
what
play it for real though. Like
He's
we're real
innocent.
fools. Look,
what
Yeah, I'll play the game. I love games.
Both of them are so innocent. They're just like pure. Like, really.
all right, we'll play this up, and he'll like play it, but he'll play it like legit. Like
Okay.
he won't slide a hand against his friends, but he'll just
Okay.
play regular. Find the lady.
Okay.
Can we
Yeah,
play
I
like
mean,
Theodas and hold our hands?
Oh, I
We
like
really
that.
should. Why don't we play this back when we get to Astoria? It's gonna be like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning by the time we get there.
And also, by the way,
yeah.
we probably would have more money to play with when we get there, and I might feel less inclined to play this.
Oh.
if we get
Yes,
that
sir. I
chunk.
got plenty of money.
So are we not holding hands then?
Oh
Should
no,
we
I
should
didn't
we
think
camp outside the
we were gonna
city and sleep, or should we try to look for an inn? I don't know if we made a lot of friends. We kind of stole their sacrifice last time
I
we were here.
feel as though we should probably not go into the city until it is.
Why not?
Yeah.
We're heroes there.
Well,
Chill.
but not to that cult. Maybe we should sleep outside the city, and then we'll come in. We'll surprise the cult, take them out, and we'll have a church, and Pythor will be free. We can bring the princess back. It'll be like a great day.
I could
I
take
don't
some
need
time while
daylight to beat the shit out of some pussy ass cult.
I mean,
I
yeah,
could
but
really
I,
use this nighttime.
I
At
guess
least the
so.
early nighttime.
I mean, if we're getting there at 1 or 2 in the morning, and we don't take it too hard, then yeah, I guess so. We'll do a night raid on the cult. Why not?
I really could use that time to scout very
I've
effectively.
I've also heard that cultists are notoriously very lazy.
They are pieces
Yeah,
of shit. I'll tell you what.
I don't think I've met a lot of cultists. This will be
Why
kind of a
why
first
else
for me.
would they just follow everybody else? They don't aren't
It'll
able to get up
hopefully
and do
it'll
their
be a
own
short meeting.
shit.
I do like short meetings, especially
I
ones
heard of a cult one
that
time.
could have been an email or something like that. You know what I mean?
Right? You're just like, hey, how you doing? You got a raise. Oh, cool. That was a great meeting. All right, have a good night.
Oh wait, we gotta kill someone.
Those are the best
Ah,
meetings. Well, yeah, that's part of the meeting most of the time when you get a
did
quick
anybody
raise.
bring a cat? We gotta kill a cat. Shit.
Oh,
I hear they have great punch. That's all I know. Like every story I've ever heard is about really tasty punch.
I mean, good enough to die for, so I heard.
Yeah.
Great. Great. That's great.
And with all that banter, um, oh, also because your owl did a really good job at checking the area. Um, one thing that the owl saw was like an interesting stone formation, just a little bit like to the absolutely not where you're going, but on a little like hill that you kind of passed as it's kind of spiraling up. It looks like there's an interesting stone formation. It's just I mean it was a 20. Um it looks like a hand. Like a hand, almost like pretending to be a tree, so it's like sticking out from the earth.
So
and the
we
fingers
passed it
into the air.
we
You
passed it
kind
on
of,
the way here, so we'd be passing back by
yeah,
it on the way.
yeah, it's, well, you passed it on the way you already went. You kind of went by. It's like a little valley. It's a pretty big valley with a little bit of the big river that's flowing through. There's the sidearm. You just went by there, and in one of the hills that is turning into the mountains that you just went into, uh, on the side that you wouldn't have seen, like, not facing you while walking, there's this hand. It's pretty big. Um,
Um, I
yeah.
will. I'll call everybody's attention, and I'll put my hand out. I'll use prestidigitation to make an illusion that can fit in my hand, and I'll make a
Mhm.
little illusion of the hand tree thing that I see.
Yeah.
It looks like this close by. It's very interesting. I've never seen anything like it.
But that's a tiny hand.
Yeah, but there's a big giant version in a valley close by.
It's as big as a
Oh,
tree.
that's
I'm
kind of
looking
weird.
at it.
It looks like the
Tiny.
size of a tree. This is just a representation. It's an illusion.
Should I shoot it?
I mean, I don't know. Do you shoot it? Is it just a hand? Is it a tree? I'm not really sure. Like, I just have questions at this point.
I bet it's
Well,
the best high five in tree
if
forest.
if
That's
it's
that's
just a
probably
tree,
true.
then target practice. If it's a hand, target practice with extra steps.
I mean, if it's a hand, I don't know if we want to be anywhere close to the rest of it.
Or
It
maybe it's
was
a
very
body
big to me.
coming out of
How
the
big
ground.
do you think?
Maybe it's a titan coming out of the fucking ground. That's just like coming out.
Maybe
That'd be
we want to
terrifying.
go, or
I mean,
it could
is
terrify.
this the kind of thing we want to learn about earlier, or if when it happens? Because that honestly, that sounds like that could be a thing possibly.
See,
I'm not really sure. I don't know how these titans work.
that's what my mother was talking
Maybe
about my
maybe
breath.
Um,
it's a daytime.
I'm sure we could ask Sidon, or I mean, that guy that we're
Don't.
not supposed to say his name.
Shenanigans?
Why would we ask him?
Well, he
Why
he
would
he's a
we ask?
Titan.
He lies.
We could
Well,
just ask
that's
Kyra.
true.
Kyra,
Kyra's not here though.
Kyra, you useless son of a bitch. Where are you at when we need you?
All right, I'm
Silence.
punching Asta
A
in the
few
balls.
night birds.
No, no punching.
All
I
right,
mean,
all
you
right.
said it. I mean, unless,
You will
Esther
never get
actually
this.
would like to make this happen. Uh,
No, you ain't punching us in the balls without some resistance.
it's definitely gonna be a roll
Resistance.
to hit thing.
The offer is on the table.
Yeah.
Not happening.
Well, do we do tour to the giant hand tree, or do
Oh,
we?
let's just get to Astoria and then.
Well, in Astoria, remind me to ask some questions. Maybe the priest at the temple might know.
Yeah, somebody
Is it
might know what's
giant
going on with the
hand
high
tree on
five
the
tree.
way?
No, it's not really on the way. Like, you would have passed it if you went off the path back
Okay.
that you already went and kind of crossed a hill on the way. You would have seen it. The owl saw it because it flew, up from where you currently are, and looking back and from above, you would have seen it.
And we would have
So
seen it if
Kind of
we
hidden.
continued on toward the hills.
it is giant hand is easily avoidable.
Yeah, it's behind us
Yeah,
at this point.
yeah, yeah. You passed it, and
Roger that.
there's no path to it as far as you can, like, as far as you know.
We can deal with giant hand at a later time. Right now,
Yeah,
I'm gonna shoot
you
some
just
cultists
saw
in
one.
or around their facial constructive area.
High,
Yeah,
high
we'll
five.
note it and ask questions later. Let's to Astoria.
Okay. Um, it takes you some time because you weren't quite decisive about where to go, and you also had to cast your find familiar spell and all that. So it's, well, like, it's more like 2:30 at that point when you get back to Astoria. Um, because the moon is out, you still can, travel okay on the path. That's fine.
If we're gonna move on this cultist, we need to be thorough. We need to get the jobs done as quick as possible. Try not to let any warning. We just go in, take them out, and then gets a good night's sleep.
As like he's saying that, I'm like about to cast light on Solomon's shield, and then I just like, oh,
Yeah. Speaking of, I'm gonna use I'm gonna use a. I'm gonna go. Everybody turn around. Don't look at me. And I'm gonna use 3 points of lay on hands to heal my bulls. I'm back up, or 4 points, so I'm back up to full health. Everybody turn
Okay.
around. Everybody turn around. They're just like, come on.
Oh, the pictures still there.
As soon as we get up to the edge of the city, I would like to start to skirt the walls and figure out where this base is at. I want to get some
Mhm.
scouting.
I,
Keep an
for-
Oh, I
eye
Yeah.
forgot
I
you guys
forgot
are
about these
drawings on this
pictures.
shit.
Yeah,
I
I
forgot
thought about
about it
maybe
too.
putting them away, but I was like, no, they're
Yes.
fine. They can stay there. You would be coming in from the path like to the southwest, into the city, like passing by this kind of sacrificial stone altar thing in the river. Um, so
I'm going up over the walls, baby.
yeah,
Yeah, do we
so
want to
that's
check the altar first? Or we have to go past it, is what you're saying.
yeah, you're passing it anyway. You kind of
Gotcha.
have to cross the river there. That's the part where there's
All right.
it's very shallow, and that's obviously where people cross if they want to, and when they want to get into the city from that side. So yeah, totally pass it. If you want to check for anything, just let me know.
Yeah, 100% perception check. We'll
All
take a
right.
peek around. I don't know how deep I'm digging into it, but I'm definitely gonna check it out
Shot,
considering our history with it.
shot him, and
No, I
that's
don't.
that's where you died.
Perfect. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna have my owl fly over and continue to try to look from the air.
Yeah. Um,
Have your owl follow
it's
me from above.
That'll work.
it is like Solomon just basically sees the stone as it was before, just like right the same thing. The owl from above, I'll just go with the perception that you rolled. Um, it definitely sees the path through the water very clearly, and also um a kind of a groove in the middle, like where the water is deepest, almost, kind of leading towards the the stone. And I mean, other than that, there's traces of blood that had been there before, though. Like nobody cleans off the stone after any sacrifices. Um, and the owl just kind of spots a pair of horns in the water, like under the surface, very close to the stone, like just about there in front of the stone. Um, as it's like a
Do they?
probably
What
like a
kind of horns
skull
do
with
they
a
look like?
pair of um, mostly like it's a kind of just bent once and quite pointy,
Like
cow like.
minotaur like or satyr like?
Satyrs usually have smaller horns. That looks more like a kind of a cow
Okay.
Does it look like the
kind of
creature we
thing.
killed?
Okay. Now it looks like they sacrificed a bull.
Or is it I shoot it.
The horns, they're like if you're passing by, I mean, you can shoot it from
Nah,
the
I'm
other side, kind of. You could,
like I'm just
but
kidding.
other than that, you could, like, I don't know, like lie flat on your belly on the stone and like try to grab it or something. That might
Nah,
work. Quite
I'm
close
more
to the stone.
focused on getting rid of the tail.
Okay.
I'm so
um
bummed I burned out my perception because I totally would have grabbed that and tried to kill everything.
yeah. I think you didn't you take one of the skulls from the minotaur
Mm-hmm.
skeletons, though?
Yeah, you
Sure.
already have a
Like,
bigger
don't you
version.
have one of those, just bigger?
He
Oh
certainly.
fuck, I do.
Yeah.
Because I think you should have one. Yeah.
You should just
Um.
put it on your fist and go to town.
I also have a lion's head shield and the axe
Yes.
of Xander, the great axe,
Yes.
and
Yeah,
uh, a
Yeah,
piece of a
you're
banner.
definitely you're a pack mule for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
and
You
also at the
you have some
same
stuff.
time, super kidded. Like, if
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna
you're
get that.
actually
We're gonna
happy
get that
music, you
shield.
whip out that great axe, dude. You're gonna do some fucking like.
Let's see, I don't need it.
Hopefully, the dwarves can help us reforge that shield to
Right.
work for you to be a tower shield.
You go.
Yeah.
Yes, so
The
we were thinking
water
about.
is still very, very low in the river, but that's all you see really. It's there's a little bit of water in there. It's obviously getting low. Yeah, if you like to, you can just like enter the city and
Yep.
you know either figure something out that you want to do right then and there. It's about 2:30, going on 3 a.m.
I'm
Um.
hunting for the hideout because this is the
Yeah.
best
Okay.
time. They're all sleepy and unawares. We go in there, take them out
Okay.
all at once.
Exactly.
And I'm trying to use
Okay.
like just an educated guess and where that could be too, because we between
Mhm.
watching them all come out for the raid to go make the sacrifice and having made our way
Yeah.
back far through town, we should have roughly an idea, hopefully, where they're gonna be.
Yes.
Well,
I was
Make a
and
history
inside
check,
the
please.
main. I was
can, can,
inside the main buildings. I could point
can we
you.
huddle up
Yeah.
really quick? Can we huddle up by the bloody rock? Just disgusting. Just like
Yeah,
Okay,
ankles
yeah.
in water.
Okay.
Bloody
All
Yeah.
right,
rock.
team huddle, team
What's up?
huddle. All right,
Okay,
all right. So, yeah,
what's up, Oracle? Oh
oh,
wait, no, I'm not doing that anymore.
yeah, I'm kind of trashed that, but it's all right. I still believe myself. Let's.
You should.
What I'm thinking is, you guys all kind of, you and Soren and Essie kind of hang back a bit. That's like what you're pretty good at. And Sherwin, you stay pretty close, but stay back a little. I'll go up and try to talk to the gods, and if they let me in, great. If they don't, great. I'm a tank, and I'll just start busting them to bits right there in front of the gate. Hmm?
Um,
I
what
thought I
about?
I thought we were going to hold hands when we got here.
We could just climb over the walls somewhere too. Like maybe Esther could just go and like secure a rope for us.
Kind of what I was thinking there with
All
the
right,
rope.
we're
We could
heroes.
go
Let's
up the
walk into
wall.
this bitch. This is
Yeah,
ours.
but then we could also like nobody would even know we was in there
I mean,
until.
the guards probably aren't going to be after us. More the cult that would be after us.
Yeah,
All
we're,
right.
we're going. We're trying to kill just the cult members, which there is a few of them in the upper echelons of the guards in the palace, which is a problem. But like, I was thinking more like the den of thieves type deal right now. Unless you guys want to go into the palace and start killing some cult members, I'm also cool with that.
Let's save that. Let's take on the main cult place first before we storm the palace.
Oh, okay, that's cool. All right, that's fine.
Yeah,
I
But
mean,
I
we'll
mean,
let
are you sure though?
we'll,
Because I
we'll let
know where
those.
they sleep. Like I seen it.
isn't there going to
Maybe,
be less of them in the palace, though?
Yeah. Well, there's also all the palace guards, king, and then there's also the barracks that were in there too. There was
maybe
a lot.
we'll work with
Uh,
Pythor to take out the ones in the palace.
okay, yeah. Or I could just
Yeah,
kill him in front of
we'll
him.
But
tell him he owes us one
What
for
do we
saving
do
his
about
daughter.
but
that? That is true.
is do you think he's still crying?
Probably.
Oh
'Cause
yeah, he's definitely still crying.
oh yeah,
Oh,
he's a bitch. Yeah, he's a bitch.
he's
Yeah.
super
well,
big.
Like
okay,
yeah,
He is
okay.
for,
yeah.
for
Dana
a
and I are
god. Like
yeah,
really, a god? Come on.
Well, but like nothing too. Isn't that weird?
I've
yeah.
had pisses
And
stronger
Honestly,
than he is.
a man can
Okay, I'm
cry,
just saying.
I
but
think
like
he's like
when
a
he
god
does
of
it,
war too. Yeah, it's like a drunken, sloppy.
it's not
Yeah,
good.
it's not great.
I've
It's not
cried
funny.
harder than he is, and I don't understand how that works.
Like it's
I've
like a
seen
tease, but in
stronger.
denial at the same time. Like it's not like a revealing, like opening yourself flood of emotions. It's very much a like, okay, yeah, I just, yeah, I get it.
I feel
Upset.
like he was spoiled as a child.
Guys, back on track. Back on track. All right,
Oh
are
yeah,
we
all
going?
right.
Are we
So
doing the gate?
yeah, finding
Or are
the
we
cult,
doing the
killing
wall?
the cult.
See, my only thing is if we climb the wall, maybe the gods will get mad, and we got like two enemies in this.
See, hear that. Hear me out. they would be dead.
Well, we
Wait,
don't want to hurt the
guards?
guards.
Sorry, you're right. I won't kill them. They
Yeah,
would
like
be very convinced not to mess with us by my extremely charming
I'd,
and winning
I'd rather
personality. I'm
Well,
like,
I'd rather
"Get
get
that."
around the guards or like figure out a way to take them down in such,
what
you know,
what
I
what
could
if
I
what if
could pre-scout a path where they're not there.
And
what
we're
what
trying to hold hands like the sea otters. We're
what
trying to kill everything.
they just do that when they sleep.
what if well that's not as cool.
No, they're
No,
sea otters. They're just cuddly.
All right, well, okay, hear me out. My plan stays the same. What if me and Solomon we just hold hands and go walk through the gate, and I tell him that I just want to go back to my church, and and you guys sneak up over the wall, and and then we'll rendezvous uh inside.
at the church.
Yeah, well,
Uh,
yeah.
DM, did
We're gonna get
everybody, okay, because
Klaus.
I'm kind of remembering now, was everybody turned and walked away whenever we saved the princess? Did anybody even see us do that?
No, nobody knows that. We did.
No,
Okay,
there was
yeah,
a
the one,
crowd. There was a
no,
There
they
crowd.
was a
turned,
crowd. They left her there.
and then they turned and all left to go back to the
What
Yeah.
a
city.
shit
Nobody
They
knows
crowd.
that
leave
we saved her.
them
Like
for
we're
the
legit
night.
in the clear right now. They don't know
Yeah,
we did.
we'll just walk as a party through the gate.
But
Let's do it.
bunch of bandwagon sacrificers. That's
I
what that
know,
crowd was.
right? They obviously weren't taking it seriously. Let's go kill
Oh,
a cult.
Yeah, Esther was
yeah.
just trying to
Yeah.
go off ahead of time just to get like a head start to like find where they might be. That was all that he was doing was like scouting
Yeah, I
ahead.
think we can go in again. We're
Where's large
recognized as
groups of culty
heroes in
looking
this town. I
motherfuckers
get the
at?
cult, but if the cult is here, then we're gonna have to start the fight here, and then we can hop the wall.
Let's do it. Let's walk through the gate. We'll do it together.
All right.
I'm not holding
Okay.
you. No.
Uh, uh, well, well, that's
He's pointing.
you're just being a party pooper there, Soren.
I'm coming up on top of this hill right here.
I gotta hold like a
Okay.
book. I gotta hold my book.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Klaus. Klaus, you coming with us? Come on, bud. On
yeah.
time.
Okay.
Rotten
You
face.
Good
just
luck.
falls in there right with you.
All right, look cool though. Just relax, bud. You know you're looking all tense and all like you've been starving for the last like 4 months. Just like relax, just be cool. Fix
And
your face.
remember, if anyone
Grab his
asks,
face
the
and
name
shake him.
is Esther Stillard.
Yep.
Okay. Um,
All right.
you say before you stealth off, I guess.
Yeah.
He just like as he's now want to do, looks at the others. Whose name is that now? Is that him?
Yeah, that's
That's
his.
him, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
okay.
just
I'll
keep your
just
it's
That's
fine.
okay.
yeah. We'll tell everybody that you're the exact same Klaus that was here before, trying to pawn off a cursed necklace, and then you place that necklace back where it came from, and you saved your eternal soul.
Yeah, I mean we're
Y-
heroes. That's what we
I'm
do.
not sure if you
Are
have
we
to
really
tell
heroes? Do they have
anybody
any
about
reason to
this.
think we're a hero?
Well, if they're gonna come up and say that
No,
you're cursed and that
uh,
you're doing all these bad things, then we gotta set them. I gotta tell them the truth.
We did
Thorn,
save a bunch of
we
kids.
saved all those children. Yeah,
Yeah,
remember?
but they were mostly in the farms outside of town. I don't
And
know.
we
Yeah, we
also
were
have
still
not,
kids.
we never came back to the city after that. Like
Yes,
we
we did.
dropped them off. Oh, yeah, we did drop off some of those
Yeah,
kids. And then the
Yeah, we
rest of
got.
them
just
like
kind of
dropped
went
off on the
through.
edge of the city and was just like, have good luck. We're out of here.
We can all be
Yep.
celebrities in this town.
We're solid bees.
Oh, you know,
Solid
we would definitely
C
be
plus.
somewhat of celebrities because we took that horn you're wearing and we went up and down and gave everybody food when they were starving.
Calling up the
That
shit
is
around
true.
here.
Yeah,
You
so
guys are
we are
probably
now.
a lot more popular.
Oh, and I still have that horn too.
You do. You can
Yeah.
make tons of
So
food for
I
everybody.
can, yeah, I can still give food to
You
everyone.
just gotta say wine, and you got plenty of food.
So
I think
okay,
it's
let's
enough
go.
for 6 people per day. So
I am holding hands with Sharon. I'm
Okay.
holding hands with Soren, and I think he's holding hands with Klaus, and we're walking up to the gate.
Okay. Yeah. As you walk up, There are gods there. They look quite haggard and tired and
As
not
they should be.
not very, not very on task. Like they're close to kind of falling asleep. It's those it's 3 a.m. I mean, um, they're trying. It's just two of them with their usual. There's like a spear and they have a sword at the side, and they're just kind of one of them is kind of looking at you.
I feel like
I'm just
Solomon
gonna
starts
pass.
to skip, and then Soren like shuts it down. He's like, "Oh, all right." And then walks up and goes, "Hail and well met. We're trying to get into the city after such a long adventure."
Sure. Ooh, good morning, I guess. Don't make any trouble. They're just
Oh,
kind of
no.
very, very, like, not caring that much.
We only have the best intentions for the city.
Just kind of looking a little bit weirdly at Solomon's, like, just, he's quite tall. Just like, okay, you're big. Um, but yeah,
We're,
that's the most reaction you get from them.
we're,
And we'll just walk right in.
we're heroes.
Kind of look at the turtle. Just kind of, okay, sure.
Did they recognize
Whatever,
us,
just
Shane?
don't. Yeah, they don't seem to be that caring at all. If anything, they're just kind of taking note of you entering the city and telling you in a not very threatening way that you shouldn't make any trouble. That's all they do.
All right, let's get back to business. And I hate to do this, but I do have to cut out. I have to go, so I
That's
don't know if
fine.
this is a good time to stop.
It might be because it's almost 8 anyway, so I'll have to start working soon. So let's just
Guys,
say we start when you all are in the city and can decide whatever you want to do.
No
At
worries.
least
Let's
nobody
get
got
this
killed
started.
Sounds.
by a very powerful entity, so that's good.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm ready to take on a
get it
cult
back.
next session. It's going to
Yes,
be fun.
bring it.
Now
Bring it
you
on.
Yes.
go.
So yeah, um, thanks very much. That was nice.
Thank you guys for
Also,
watching.
interesting
Sorry
idea of summoning Kyra, I guess.
we had to
Hey,
cut it
you know
short
what?
tonight.
I can cast ritual spells as well.
Yeah.
All
My
right, it's not
balls
just all
made me
you
survive.
wizards and sorcerers.
That's
Oh,
not real
very nice.
magic.
Punch me
Yeah,
in the
well,
nut.
Don't you dare destroy
oh
his
no.
dream, Soren.
Don't you dare destroy my balls.
Well, well. That's fair. That didn't seem to work too well, did it?
All right, I gotta go. But good playing, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you very much.
We'll see you later,
See you.
dude.
Till next time. Yeah.
Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for hanging out. We appreciate you. Sorry it was a short session tonight. You got talking about Powerpuff Girls and Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones, and that is you know we'll we'll catch you all next time. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. We appreciate you.